Come and guest on our show.
Come and guest on our show.
A mic is waiting for you.
A mic is waiting for you.
Where the topics are all over the place and there's no fondue. Can you tell stupid jokes?
Can you tell stupid jokes?
Are you funny at all?
Are you funny at all?
Got a studio space that needs some taste. Now I want fondue. You know we might have you back again. Promise to listen to you. Can you bring some fondue?
Can you bring some fondue?
And the skewers too. Welcome to Just Us Thinkin.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we have a pay-to-play show today.
Yep, talking about our prescriptions again.
Subscriptions. Subscriptions. Yeah, there's a lot of them out there.
There are. And we
all
pay
kinds.
Yep, and we pay a lot for them.
We do. So when we're talking, we're going to start with streaming, I think, is what we need to start with.
Okay, so that's going to be like, I think our main one we have is Hulu and Netflix. I mean, we have like HBO, and we have a couple other ones as well. So, I mean, I think they're pretty convenient for our needs.
There are. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
And what we have might not be what everybody else. I think there's Sling TV.
Yeah, like Tubi and Freebie.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff like that. So
if you can think of a name, they have it probably.
Right. So I think what it is YouTube. You're probably watching this on YouTube.
Hopefully.
And so YouTube they have a free, like a trial. All of these have a trial. Keep that in mind. All of them have a trial, and that's where they want to try to get you. They want to say, you sign up for the free trial. It'll last 7 to 14 days, depending on how long it was. And then they're hoping you forget about it.
Yeah, that's not good.
It is from their perspective.
Well, yeah, for them, but not for us.
Pay attention to what you're doing.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's, I guess.
Own your stuff.
Know your shit. I guess that's where it's great. I know someone that they had HBO. Mm-hmm. Okay. So they'll watch HBO for Game of Thrones, and when they ended it, they'll cancel their subscription.
Yep.
And until the next season goes on, because it's the only thing they're watching.
Okay.
And I think it was gone for a while there, so it kind of worked for. I could see that.
These shows do these weird things about their time off between seasons and stuff. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Now that's our streaming subscription based.
Okay.
I don't know if it's cheaper than cable. If you have them all, no.
Yeah. I mean, if you have one or two, it might be a significant savings. But if you have like all of them, because you have like Paramount, Peacock, HBO.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them you can get free with other ones, but I mean,
every one of them has ABC, Fox, all of them have their own streaming service.
Exactly, yeah.
Disney.
Disney has,
There's Disney and
like some of them team up together now, and you can't keep them all straight. It's like, really?
So what they did here, just so you know, what they did was they said, we're going to do streaming, because that way you just have all your pieces. It's not like cable. And now they're combining it, so it's all just like cable.
Well, because we can get Hulu, through Hulu, we can get
Disney, ESPN.
Yeah. And then
you can bundle them.
Yeah.
Kind of like what cable used to do. Right? I mean, that's realistically what it is.
And I've seen some other ones where you can get Netflix. I can't remember. Well, no, it's not Netflix, but there's one that partners with Stars. So I can't remember all of them right now.
There's just so many
Oh,
of them.
yeah.
You're right. They're like they're all tied together now. So I like the portability.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
And I like having, be able to go to one and get the show that we want to watch. And not have to worry about finding it on cable or when the new show comes out or, waiting or having to DVR it.
Yeah, see, so we started watching. Well, is what we do binge watching.
We kind of do, yeah. Now we do.
Now we do. So we binge watch like a season.
Yeah.
And just okay, that's done. Very few were actually watching like weekly.
We have a couple that we watch weekly, but we also
Very
have
few, but
yeah.
we have like we'll find a show and then we'll watch the whole.
Yeah.
We're impatient.
We're very impatient.
But that's streaming.
I remember we found one show, like we had it on Netflix.
Okay.
And then I remember like looking it up to see if they would have another season. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's not on Netflix, but it's on this one. So let's switch to this one and watch it there.
So that one was, I think that was Evil.
Yeah.
So Evil, we got caught on late.
Yeah.
So we watched all the shows and it was over.
Yeah.
And then when it was over, all of a sudden, now we're trying to find it on this other station. All of a sudden now it's like, oh, there's a season or two on there. I'm like, yeah, let's watch that. And of course we couldn't wait. We had to,
of course, have it right away.
right. That's the problem with these subscriptions.
Yeah.
You have to have it now.
And, and we've covered it kind of on other shows too, where, you have to have it now or like impatient, that's just kind of today's society where we're so impatient. So,
Right.
yeah, it's just, lucky stuff.
Yeah, it happens that way.
Yeah.
So, now subscriptions are one thing, especially when it comes to streaming.
Oh yeah.
But now there's the monster.
Oh,
You know the monster.
the monster, yeah.
Tell us about the monster.
All right, so you have your Amazon, which
It's
is
Prime.
everybody's like guilty pleasure, I swear. I don't know how many times a day I see that Amazon truck up and down the street, up and down the street. I'm like thinking to myself, one, why can't they just like one delivery person a day? But that's just me. But yeah, I mean, there's so much that you can get on there now. You can get like your shopping, groceries, your pharmacy. You can get almost anything on there now, can't you?
Yeah, and you're right. I think you have the window seat.
I do.
So
I
you,
even get my Monster drinks on there now.
right?
And I think I'm going to try for Garrett's popcorn. So yeah,
Are you?
I think
Okay.
so. Yeah. Because you brought that
I
little
brought that up. Yeah.
idea
So
into my head.
you go shopping.
Yeah.
You could listen to music. There's Amazon Music. There's now a pharmacy.
Yeah.
You could get your drugs on there, which
Yeah, because I had to get my my prescriptions. I had to get those mail ordered,
right.
and Amazon was one of the ones that you can get them mailed ordered through.
So, and you can watch movies on. So you have Amazon Prime movies. Amazon is like the Walmart to online.
Yeah.
It's like, you need to get your eyes done? Yeah, we got you taken care of. You need to get some milk, some shopping? Yep, we get you there too. And you want to watch a movie and listen to music on the way?
Well, you can either, like, we saw that commercial where you can now talk to a doctor through Amazon, right? I mean, come on.
They're hiring doctors now.
I mean, that's just crazy.
I know. It's like, yeah, I've had a cold and now I need a doctor. Oh, and you could give me my prescriptions too? Well, thank you, Dr. Amazon. I appreciate everything you do for me. Can you write me a doctor's note too so I can have this all done? Really? And I can buy it. Whoa, wait. I saw in my cart now that, with my doctor on the screen, down on the bottom, it's like, oh, you should look at, penicillin shots and stuff. So you have advertisements underneath where my doctor is telling me, is he putting the advertisements there? He's like, yeah. And you probably need a new camera because I know you bought a couple of those since you're on the Amazon site. It's just bullshit.
Yeah. I think, like, I remember, though, the pharmacy thing was different from the shopping. Like, you had a different tab you had to click into. So
Okay.
I don't know if they would cross-sell like that. I mean,
What's stopping them?
eventually they probably will, but
What's stopping them? I mean,
Yeah.
they are the online Walmart equivalent.
Yep.
Walmart's going down because Amazon's doing everything.
Well, yeah, they got better stuff too. So.
I'm waiting for the VR headset that you could put on, the Amazon VR set.
Ooh.
You put in to check your eyes,
Yeah.
and it sticks you with a needle to test your blood. Or they're gonna have like this contraption that they're gonna send you. That's gonna be Prime Plus.
we watch too much like reality TV shows.
That's not reality TV.
I
We
know.
watch too many of those. We watch too many of those
Like what if yeah.
crazy. We just watched Upload. What did we watch that on? What was that on?
I think that was on.
I thought that was on Amazon Prime.
Oh, you know what? It was.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. Great show. Hilarious. It was a
gosh.
great what if, but oh my God, that's,
That was kind of scary how that could, like, people think of this stuff.
yeah, that's crazy. Drink a little more water. You're
Okay.
not doing so good over there.
Nope, I'm sorry.
I don't know what happened over
I
there.
don't either.
So, and then you got to go into your software, and video games. So you have a lot of like software, video stuff that you could do. I think that's going to be Mikey. I think you're going to kick in on this one too, right?
Yeah, I am.
So this is all subscriptions. You know this. I think what comes to mind to me is the Xbox.
Yeah, the Xbox is a big one for your for a lot of your subscription-based stuff.
Okay. Microsoft is too, I think.
Yeah, Microsoft is like that type of...
I thought Microsoft was Xbox.
Microsoft is Xbox, but Microsoft also owns a lot of other games that require subscriptions.
Okay.
And stuff like Adobe, and I think Microsoft... Does Microsoft own Adobe?
I actually don't know who owns Adobe.
Okay. I know there's PlayStation. I know there's Nintendo subscriptions too.
Yes, there's Nintendo Online, which you have to get to play like your classic games.
Okay.
PlayStation does have a PlayStation Plus that allows you to like discount for games and all that stuff.
That makes sense because it's like Disney Plus and then PlayStation Plus. Now I know if you wanted to play with your sister on the Nintendo Switch, do you have to have a subscription or do you guys just have to have the game?
I don't actually know if you have to have the subscription or not.
Okay.
No, that would be Nintendo. Yeah, I think to play with other people, you'd have to have Nintendo Online. So to play... Because, like, Mario Kart, you can play online. So I think I would have to, like, have, like, the online to play with her.
Oh, okay, okay.
Which kind of sucks.
Right.
I just don't like that the games, you have to, like... To play with other people, you have to have the subscription.
Right. So streaming is different. So streaming, you have a lot of stuff that is you pay for it if you want to watch that part of it, and then you're good. With Amazon, you have regular Amazon, but Prime saves you so much. Software and video games, that's where it takes a different turn. Because we all play those stupid little games on our phones, too.
Yeah.
And a lot of these games that are out there, including on, like Mikey was saying, you could play, Mario Kart, right, Mikey?
Yeah, you could play Mario Kart, and a lot of, like, the mobile games will, like, there are some mobile games where you can pay for, like, a subscription.
Right. Otherwise, you hit that paywall.
Oh,
yeah.
That paywall.
That is the biggest thing I hate with mobile games is people pay to get good, and then while you're stuck in the background, you're stuck behind everybody grinding
Yep.
to get to where they are. They can just pay their way ahead because they got the subscription.
Yeah, and it does that. I used to play WoW, World of Warcraft.
Okay.
I love the game, but when a new game, when a new expansion came out,
Oh yeah.
the expansion is the old school subscription. You could still play the game, but that whole new area is locked up for you.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So to progress, how many times and I love the ones that you subscribe to us and you don't get the ads.
Yeah. Oh.
I hate that.
Me too. I'm like, just
let me be.
Just let me play my game.
I don't like the paywall. The
I don't
paywall
either.
sucks. I used to play World of Tanks.
Oh, okay.
It was a tank based, and what Mikey said was exactly right. People would buy ammo, and you could get the paid ammo, which was a better ammo.
Yeah.
So when people buy that,
Hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't know World of Tanks had a subscription.
you could. You can get a subscription to get to buy stuff in the game. It's a pay to play. If you wanted to buy an extra tank, I bought you a tank, remember?
I remember you buying me a tank, but I don't remember them having subscriptions and stuff. I
Yep.
remember that there's certain things you could either grind to it or you could pay a certain amount of money to get in-game currency. I didn't know they had.
I don't know if it's actually. I don't know if that's called a subscription or not. I consider it if I'm paying money to it to get something, that I'm subscribing to it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So the terminology makes sense, but you have to pay to. It's that paywall for that. That's
And they
now.
suck.
I'm sure you could get a subscription where if you pay each month, you could get these special things all the time.
Yeah, there's some things that do that.
But if we're talking just about the paywall's just not necessarily a subscription on all things. But let's be honest, a subscription is what you're paying.
Yeah.
So whether you're subscribing on a monthly basis or on a whenever I want something upgraded, it's still a subscription or something along those lines.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Kind of crazy, isn't it? You didn't know that, did you?
Yeah, I
We
didn't.
got heated with that, didn't we?
We'll let you two have your conversation here.
Right. Now the other one. Now, I remember, was it Swanson's?
Oh yeah, Swanson. Yeah.
So you can
or no, Schwann's.
Swans.
Yeah.
Swans. You could subscribe, and they would deliver food to your door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at how much of those they have now. There's Factor, there's HelloFresh.
Yep. You got one. You tried to get one for your dad too,
I
didn't
did,
you?
yeah.
That didn't work out so well.
I didn't.
Because
they have two different options, and I picked the wrong one, and then it was too late to correct it, so they just refunded it. I was like, oh, okay, thanks.
Now, there's also the subscription boxes.
Oh yeah.
So those could be your wine clubs. So
I love that wine.
wine club, you
Get
have
wine every month. That'd be great.
right. I personally think the Survivor box, you get a box full of knives and deadly weapons, or whatever you could think of, a Fig of the Month club if you're into D&D and stuff like that. There is literally a subscription box for everything you can do.
Oh yeah, I bet. I mean, we were looking at all kinds of. I mean, there were hundreds of options. It seemed like so.
Too many options.
Too many options. Yeah.
Now we get Barkbox. That's a subscription box.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Do you know how many other subscription boxes there are like Barkbox?
Yeah. There's well, I mean, BarkBox has I know they have their regular box.
Yeah.
They have their super chewer box.
Right. Which we that's the one we get, right?
That's the one we get. And then they also have like a dental box. So they have like 3 different options you can get.
And you could probably get all 3 if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could, but it's a little pricey, but
Now, way back in the day, we did a unboxing on this show.
oh yeah, we did.
That was a Dungeon Crate.
Oh yeah,
So
that's right.
thank you, Dungeon Crate. That was still great. If you want to go back and watch that show, I would recommend going to do that. That was a subscription box.
Yes.
You could get that subscription box, and they'll send you a new box.
And he was so creative with those. That was like really awesome. So yeah, you guys definitely check it out.
You have to be creative when you're doing stuff like
Yeah.
that. That just makes the whole thing there. So you could go crazy on these subscription boxes. They're really, really crazy.
Yeah, but by the time you go crazy though, you probably go broke too.
That's true. That's true. Now, pay to play goes through a lot of stuff. Okay. Streaming. There's so much
gaming.
Gaming, and gaming is a whole nother deal. Like if you're watching us on, let's say you're watching us on YouTube, right? Hopefully you already hit that like and subscribe, and you're watching us on a regular basis. I'm hoping.
That would be really great. We'd really appreciate it.
But they have their YouTube TV.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know how. Anybody knows how to get us on the YouTube TV side? I'm game.
Well, okay.
We'll see how that goes. But I mean, that's where you can watch like I guess it works just like the subscriptions.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it's YouTube TV. I mean, it would be great.
We'll have to check that one out because I don't think I've.
You haven't seen that?
I know they had
She's on
it.
YouTube. She has no clue about YouTube TV.
I know
How about that?
I know it existed, but I haven't really like checked it out to see. Because I mean, we have our other.
We have too many.
Yeah, we have all our other.
Sorry,
apps
YouTube,
for that.
but we have too many. I'm not paying.
Yeah.
But you get paid, and then you get less ads and stuff like that.
Oh,
so you
okay.
get YouTube Premium.
Yeah.
And you get less ads and all in. Basically, to pass all the ads.
That's what I did with Hulu. We got the no ads.
Yeah,
so
that would work too. So now, I think for the after show, it's still pay to play, but let's cover the memberships.
All right, sounds good.
You like that?
I do.
Let's head over to the after show and we'll talk about memberships there.
All right, bye everybody.
Come and guest on our show.
Come and guest on our show.
A mic is waiting for you.
A mic is waiting for you.
Where the topics are all over the place and there's no fondue. Can you tell stupid jokes?
Can you tell stupid jokes?
Are you funny at all?
Are you funny at all?
Got a studio space that needs some taste. Now I want fondue. You know we might have you back again. Promise to listen to you. Can you bring some fondue?
Can you bring some fondue?
And the skewers too. This concludes our broadcasting day.